Guys, welcome back into the garden. Today we're up here at Strawberry Hill in the bathtubs where the carrots are. So today I am harvesting out one of the bathtubs, at least one of the bathtubs out of here today. And I just wanted to show you guys from the video on how to know when your carrots are ready. I can't remember how long it's been since that one's been out, so I'll put that down the bottom for you guys because I'm just randomly out here in the garden doing this today. To show you how much they've grown and how big they are from when I did that video and to what I'm harvesting out of here today. Now these are the little multicolored ones that I'm harvesting out of here. And the little baby packs. So these are not a full-sized carrot, they're more of a baby-sized carrot. But what I wanted to show you in here today quickly is my soil is quite compacted and it's really hard to get the carrots out. I'm really struggling to pull the carrots out. So I just wanted to quickly show you guys how I'm actually getting these carrots out without breaking the tops off and leaving the carrots in the ground. Welcome to Little Patch. My name's Kim, and if you ever wanted to learn how to grow, preserve and use your own food, you're in the right spot. This community is here to help you guys learn how to do that. So hit the subscribe button to keep up to date with all the new videos that are going to be coming out over this coming season, and we will see you out in the garden, in the kitchen, in the pantry, or wherever we happen to be today. So this is the bathtub with my carrots in it. They are really tall. These are the baby carrots. They have grown really well, and these are the top weight carrots. I'll have a look in there later and see if there's any worth harvesting. They are beautifully growing now, and they are definitely ready to come out. So I'm just going through and picking out most of the carrots out of the bed today, but I'm having trouble pulling them out. So if I go in here and grab fight my way in here. So if I go in here and I grab one of my carrots, they just breaking off like that, straight off at the bottom of the thing. So I'm like, well, how am I going to get my carrots out of here? So this is my little mini hand fork, like a large fork, a garden fork, but this is a little mini one. So I'm using this thing, and basically I'm using it like the large fork and just gently loosening the soil around the carrots without actually digging into the carrot. I'm just loosening the soil up, pulling some of the soil back a little bit, and then my carrots are coming out reasonably quite well. And there's the carrots coming out really quite easily well once I've loosened up the ground around them. And you can see these carrots are quite a lot bigger than the last time we were pulling these out. These are now a full-size carrot. These are probably a little bigger than a full-size carrot because these are the mini carrots. So that's how I'm going to be getting these carrots out of here today. This is going to take me a little bit of time because I need to be careful because the soil is really compacted. But that's just what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to turn all the soil out, and then this bed will be ready to be topped off with a little bit more compost, and it'll be ready to plant in whatever else I plant in there today. So that's just a little quick one to help you guys get your carrots out of your garden beds when the soil has become compacted. So these carrots were planted on the 22nd of May 2021 and then harvested on the 30th of October 2021. On the packets of both the baby pack and the triple coloured carrots, it said that they will be ready to harvest between 12 to 16 weeks. Now, if I had harvested these guys at 16 weeks, which is 112 days, the carrots would not have been sufficient size for me to use. They would have been really quite small, and I wouldn't have gotten a lot out of them. Now, I have actually allowed these plants to be in here for 168 days. So guys, it is perfectly fine for you to allow your carrots to grow beyond the recommended length of time that it says on the packet. So when is an ideal time to actually harvest your carrots? Well, you can obviously, if you've seen my video on when to harvest the carrots, you can harvest your carrots for whatever size you want. But when I say ideal time to harvest them, I mean the conditions for harvesting them so that you can pull them in and take them into the house. So I was harvesting carrots the other day to have for dinner. It had been raining, the soil was damp and wet, and it was just shocking. I ended up with mud all over my hands. It was really, really, really gross. It was hard to clean off. So for today, the sun is out, the soil is drying out, and it is making it, besides the fact that the soil is hard to break open, once I've got my little fork in there, it's beautifully fine. So I'm just going to show you what my soil looks like and what my carrots are looking like when they come out of the ground. So this is the soil. Oh, there's a carrot there. So this is the soil. It is not wet, like soppy wet. It is not dry. It is slightly moist, and which is perfect. Which means I know that the carrots are moist. They've got moisture in them. They've had a drink. They've been able to suck up the moisture, and they've got plenty of moisture in the carrots as well. So if your soil is dry, I would recommend that you water your carrots and let them have a really good drink before you pull them out, and then let the soil dry out a little bit before you start to pull them out. It'll just mean that they will last longer once they're pulled out of the ground, because the carrot then will be all full of water and have had a nice good drink. If the carrots start to dry out, then they're not going to last very long in the fridge or on the bench without a nice good drink. So once the carrots are coming out, you can see they're coming out reasonably clean, straight out of the ground. So having your soil damp but not wet means that you can pull your carrots out, and they're coming out reasonably clean out of the ground. So there's not a lot of well, you still need to clean them, but the soil is going to come off really nice and easy when you do wash them. So you can see all these tiny little roots on this, guys. This is what happens when you leave them in there a little too long. They start to grow all these little tiny little roots off the sides. That's what these little white ones are, because it's hunting for more nutrition, and so that it throws these out the side, which means that I probably should have harvested these maybe a couple of weeks ago, but obviously with the weather we've had, that wasn't doable. So, but yeah, these are going to be really nice carrots. They are coming out really quite clean and really quite nice. So these will just go in some water. I'll give them a bit of scrub, and they'll clean up really nicely. So yeah, if my soil was really wet like it was the other day when it was raining, my carrots would be completely black and covered in soil. So if you're looking for a video on when to and how to know when your carrots are ready for harvesting, I'll give that link up the top there for you. I get up close, personal, into the garden bed and show you the carrots, exactly the same carrots that I'm looking at here, and I'll link that up the top there for you. Otherwise, have a look in the playlist on the harvesting, when to harvest playlist, and guys, I will be doing some videos on how I'm going to be preserving these, so check those links out as well. And don't forget, guys, to check out the vids, hit the sub button, the subscription button, and we'll see you again in the garden.